Hello, welcome to Sattology, debunking mythology, and today we are talking about establishing relationship with Hastinapur. So I'm taking you through the Hastinapur city itself, the original Hastinapur. Hello, welcome to Sattology, debunking mythology. So I'm traveling to Hastinapur right now, and beautiful fields you can see from my car. And that's how it is described. As Hastinapur is very fertile land. And before I start out, do subscribe to the channel and let us know your feedback. Today I'm covering my book Yudhishthir Pranav Dharma and also Pandava, the famous five. In that book I mentioned the geographical location of Hastinapur and also the brief history of Hastinapur, that how Maharaj Hasti established this city. But today I'm going to take exactly where it is. So Indraprasth and Hastinapur are the twin capitals of Jambudvip in the Mahabharata era. Mahabharata era is still continuing, but when those incidents happen, these are twin capitals, not the single capital. Like not just it is not, people say Indraprasth is a new capital, Hastinapur is the old capital. No, both are simultaneously the capitals. One was given to Janmajaya, Hastinapur was given to Janmajaya to cover the northern territories, and Vajranath was given the Indraprasth to cover the rest of the territories. So northern and part of east was covered by Janmajaya, which is from Hastinapur, and all the southern properties, and to some extent some western also, like including Dwarka, was covered by Vajranath, great grandson of Krishna. And this is how the division was made. So it's a twin capital, and we can see today also, like if you see the national capital region of Delhi, which is actually extending right till Hastinapur. Most of the Meerut district is covered over there. Now, without understanding this basic division of power, you will usually come to the wrong conclusions about Mahabharata also. So geographically, like if Indraprasth is important, Hastinapur is equally important, because Hastinapur is the source of Indraprasth, or in a way that most of the expansion of Indraprasth is a city established, made by Indra, therefore it's called Indraprasth. And but we all know it is a capital of Yudhishthira Maharaj. But after the Mahabharata war, Hastinapur was also considered capital because it was a different jurisdiction. It's a historical place for the Pandava family, for the Kuru family. Both the brothers were, like both the sons of Pandu and Dhritarashtra were part of the Kuru family, Kuru dynasty. So today we are going to go to Hastinapur, where we're going to see some of the remnants. The ASI is searching, and I have not planned to go to Sonoli and other places. The reason is that those are a little bit out of the way and not fitting in my trip. If some of you can go there, it will be wonderful. And we are going to see how Hastinapur was spanning across the entire area. Hastinapur city was a small city on the banks of Ganga, and the Indraprasth was on the bank of Yamuna. So these are the two twin cities covering a large area. So I'll see you at Hastinapur. So you can see it's a beautiful area, a lot of villages here, very green, and a lot of sugar cane being grown here behind, which is, now you can see more, and a lot of agriculture happening, very fertile land, very fertile. The entire land between Hastinapur and Indraprasth is fertile. Roads are small, very small. You can see it's a very tiny road, but how even the roads in US and other countries are also small. So this is Hastinapur. So you can see it's a, like here we are here, Hastinapur begins here, and there's a board on the road, but this whole entire area is there. You can see the horse on the right over there, which is, I do not know who is that person, but there is a Maharani over there on the horse. There is a small murti over there. You can see that over there, and this is the area which is officially recognized as a boundary for Hastinapur. Very ancient temple of Durga Ma, one of the 51 Shakti Peeth mentioned in many Purana. So we are walking on the path. You can see a lot of bricks which is done by previous archaeological excavation. So the whole place is fully built up. This come from below. You can see the rich vegetations on all sides, and which people from Delhi and other cities should come here and force the administration to take care of these areas. So this is a place which is used by the Arya Samajis for the various places where many people have come here. But our focus is Pandava only, Hastinapur. So we are walking on the Hastinapur right now. Monkeys are with us. Monkeys are also going with us. So monkeys are also there. You can see them very closely. You can see. And these are all recent construction. These bricks are all recent construction. 200 years maximum, 300 years. But it will be more below. More niche rahega. More below. So there is huge encroachment in this area. You can see people are living here. There is proper electricity and phone connection. So all encroachment. Protected area, rich with forest, and lot of, you can see the lot of fruit trees all over the place. And this place has a lot of people trees and burger trees. Protected area. We will cover that in detail later on. So this is the place. We are still going through the Pandava ka Kila. All the Pandava. We say Pandava, but it is Dhritarashtra and all the family, including Bhishma. And this entire structure and everything here is connected to Pandavas. And there is an encroachment here. The Jain temple on the other side is an encroachment. That is an encroachment. So all those things are encroachments by the Jains and other communities there. But it belongs to the Pandavas' history. So we don't have to be shy about it. And we are not against anyone, but encroachment is encroachment in any way. So this entire place, you see the whole hill is a huge palace. It is under it. And on the right side, this is encroachment. So truth is truth. You don't have to shy away from it. All this land has been encroached, and people have built buildings on top of it. And on the other side of the road also is the same thing, but it has been removed deliberately. So this is Jambudvip, and now we'll enter the other side of the Kaurava Kila. This side is the Kauravas, both sides, and huge temples are made. So this is a Jain temple made here, huge Jain temple on this side, which is all built on the Kaurava palaces. So now this is another part of the Tila. It's called Jambudvip, they call it. But this whole place is filled with palaces. We as a citizen, global citizen, because Pandava's history is not history of India. Pandava's history is the history of the whole world. They were the rulers of the whole world. So it's in my book also, Pandavas, the famous five. So every single palace was given to one Pandava. So there were 100 palaces for Kauravas, children, then Bhishma, Vidur. There is a Vidur place on the other side we also saw. And there is and the Pandavas, five different palaces, Queen's palaces, Kunti Maharani's palaces, they're all here, all covered, and the excavations are stopped because there is no scope. There is a problem of the ASI and the other organizations like that, because they are working on a Western model of syncretism. They are not really promoting the Indian thought, indigenous thought. So if I have more time and resources and we start maintaining this area, then we will actually see the Pandavas Kilas. Like in my book, Pandavas, the famous five, I have mentioned all these places, that how many palaces are there and how large are the palaces, what are the dimensions. Like if we start looking at the Hastinapur area, it will be a city much bigger than even Delhi. So because Hastinapur was a highly populated city, and capital never moved, and lot of destruction is there. We saw the I'll post you the pictures of the Pandavas images which were destroyed, and you can see behind the bushes the levels are going up. So these are all different palaces. Like if you start searching, you don't have to dig also here. You can start looking at right on the top. So these trees are growing on top of the mud on top of the Killa palaces. And lot of encroachment by the Jain organizations. They have all built it on the Ganga land, plain. So luckily they have not come to this side. But lot of encroachment is also there, which needs to be questioned, because we are not questioning people's faith, but we are questioning what is the archaeological evidences here, which is clearly mentioned in Mahabharata. And using the Mahabharata shloka, we are coming to this area. So it is a historical document, but we have to search it. I mean, we have to, what is the advantage people will get is that identity, self-confidence, that yes, our history is old, jobs for the local people, because more and more people are going to come here. But if I go to any site in India, especially related to Pandavas, everything is very badly maintained. Look at the roads here. And so that the less tourism comes there. And less people come there, there are less tourists there. And so if there are less tourists, then naturally the economic potential goes down. So right now people are coming for Jain temples and other tourism. But if these places are restored, a lot of dharmic people are going to come here. So with that, I'll stop my tour of Hastinapur. You must have got a little bit idea. I have got a little bit idea. I am feeling very good. And I will also cover that in my later videos in future. Till then, keep watching Sattology, keep subscribing to Sattology, and become our member. Fund all these researches. We want to raise funds for funding ASI to take care of our health, our history from Mahabharata and Ramayana. So become a member and help us out so that we can help you. Thank you. Saw this video on Hastinapur and join us and help us maintain these sites. Namaste.